Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw! And what I mean by that is, welcome to Ultima Exodus, and I got my cursor on the screen. And yeah, we're going to look at another town. This is going to be very exciting. So this is West Montor. Welcome. Oh, these guys actually say welcome. How nice of you thuggish-looking fellows with your beards and your gloves, although that might be a helmet. It's hard to tell with the graphics. If you want a ship, take it! Yeah, well, that is sound advice, although I guess whatever. Have you been to East Montor? Sure. Don't you think it's a nice town? No. Say hi to the men in the prison. Ah, okay. So yeah, that is a clue. If you could sneak into the prison, somebody will give you some information. I'm not sure we'll do that. We'll see if I can actually get to Devil Guard. Welcome to Montor East. So she's our signpost girl. Signpost girl. But she's hanging out like far away. So we got guard towers in this one. So this seems to be a very martial place. Said the same thing. It's a good day for washing. But she's not by the river. So I don't know what the heck she's doing, or if she's just idly talking about it. Get more strength and do not depend too much on your weapons. That is actually a pretty good clue. Standard loadout here. That is a pretty good clue. The tent is best to recover hit points. That's true, although I don't think I've ever used one, so I'm not sure exactly how many hit points you get back. The Mystic Sword is powerful. Well, I certainly hope so. Let's see what Homeboy has here. Hello, armor. What do you have? Yep, usual loadout. So every store sells virtually the same things, with one exception, and that's an exception we're going to look at very shortly. Hello again. We often run into each other, don't we? Not to my knowledge. That's the first time I've met you, good sir. But what else? So anyway, yeah. It's a fine day. Yeah, just so much. Oh, what? The guard towers are not manned? Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of having a guard tower. Huh? The 4 marks will save you. Do not be afraid, be strong. Okay, that's helpful. Kinda. But he doesn't say how to get our hands on the 4 marks. So there are 4 marks in this game, and we do need them, because without them, traversing through some places will be downright impossible. If not painful, if not impossible. Fire Island is on the sea. It is at the edge of the world, so that's true. Fire Island is a place of Exodus. They say brave souls are on the way to fight against Exodus. Oh, are you they? I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Like, yeah, just not very useful commentary from the townsfolk. There's a guard here. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's making sure nobody can get over the river. I never fought these guards before, and you certainly shouldn't fight them now. Like, fighting guards at this game is a very bad idea unless you are loaded out. I wish I could go with you. So yeah, unless you're like really jazzed up, and you've done what's necessary to make your guy strong enough, you could forget about it. And like I said, there is one thing you have to do in this game to make it pretty much a breeze. I don't want to say a breeze, but breezy. The sands of time could stop time, so that's pretty good. That's a useful piece of information. So we know there's dungeons. We know there's marks. I guess you could infer that to get the marks, you got to go to the dungeon. What the marks do, it's not precisely clear, but whatever. And then there's some structure here. Maybe that's just a wall. Let's see if we can go around there on the other side of that wall. But that's going to be about it for this town. And then we're going to go to the secret town of Dawn, if you can believe it. Which will be interesting. And now, look at this wall. It's all surrounding. Aha. So I believe that's the outer wall. I like that capping it's got on it. It looks kind of neat. You know what I mean? Makes me think of those like skylights a certain, like a greenhouse would have on it. I'm sure that's not what they were going for, but that's what I took away. So let's see if we can go around the moat here. A lot of times, I wouldn't say you're really rewarded for your patience in this game, because most information or most things that you're given. Okay, so that is right at the edge. So this is a pretty well guarded town. You got to give them that. Like, they have made sure that this town is secure against whatever attack. But I believe the whole world is unified at this point under Lord British. So he rules all over Sosoria, which will later be named Britannia, which I consider, it's kind of fascist, to name the whole world after yourself. While you're still living, for Pete's sake. I mean, who does he think he is? Nur Sultan Nazarbayev. All right. With the sword of the sun, you can weld the power of the sun and overcome anything. Okay, now that's a kind of a weird comment because the sword of the sun sword is for sale. It's like $6,000, I think. Like it is horrifically expensive. And it's the second best sword in the game and completely unnecessary. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it out. We're going to go to that other town. Of course, let's get in some fights here. Can never hurt. There's a whirlpool. We're going to need those whirlpools later when we finally get on our boat. When we take a trip here. When we take a sea voyage, a sea cruise. Ooh-wee baby. You know I want to take you on a sea cruise. So when we go on that sea cruise... Alright, 71 gold. Arg, yeah, you saw that. Arg, there was a trap. But Zuli avoided it. You'll always avoid the traps. And the trap queens, if you use missiles enough to kill these pansy orcs, which is nice. We won't be that lucky later on, but we will be jacked up with magical ability. Actually, there'll be a brief time where we are on level 5, so we're due for like tough enemies, but we will not have that gnarly magic just yet. All right, so check this out. So from the river, head over here. About, I don't know, what do you want to say there? I got a map right here. About 3 squares. Alright, now play at the moons till we get double fulls. Probably getting some fights too, because this actually does make people move. And then the town should come up. Alright, double full. Hey, where are you at? Aw. I guess I was a little off in my calculations here, folks. Was I? Oh, I'm very sad. No, it's new moons. It's new moons. Sorry, that's my fault. Alright, let's make sure we're still lined up right. Okay, it's like only a few in from the river there. I used to gauge it from the top of the forest. Okay, here we go. Ah, there it is. Dawn. Now, how the hell are you supposed to find Dawn? Well, you're supposed to go talk to, like, a bunch of people, but I found it by accident, pretty much. I already told you. Welcome to Dawn. So, Dawn is a pretty cool town. There's a hotel here where you can save your game. Once again, hotels do not give you the ability to rest and heal up. You better stay here. Exodus never comes here. Well, Exodus never goes anywhere, and you'll find out why he doesn't later on. So check out the weapon shop. Check out his weapon shop. So this has got all the coolest stuff in the game. Okay, the sun sword is 4,000. I'm sorry, it's not 6,000. So these are all like +1 swords, +1 axes, +1 whatevers, but they've been renamed to be a little more interesting, which I appreciate. What are you looking at, honey?
The sun sword.
Yeah, the sun sword. That's a pretty strong one, but it's not useful, honey. When I was a kid, actually not when I was a kid, when I played it as an adult last time, I went and I bought the sun sword, and I felt like a complete bonehead because it's always better to use the silver bow.
Okay.
So yeah, this game tricks you. Most games you just buy the most expensive thing, but in this game it's unnecessary. But anyway, so they have all this special equipment. You won't find it anywhere else in the game but here, which is kind of neat. Alright. Hey, son. You can... gosh darn. Now, here's a guy who actually gives you information. You can make the snake sleep with the silver horn. Look at that. Real information. And all you had to do is find a completely hidden place. And this place just sells you the standard loadout because... well, they've already got all this stuff. Okay, so there's a guard here. If you defeat the pirates, you can take their ship. Good information. Welcome to the guild shop. And welcome to the candy shop. He'll take you to the candy shop. Okay, so there's something we could do here. I'm not sure if I want to do it right now. Yeah, what the hell? Why the hell not? So go buy some sands of time here. And I'm going to do something real crazy. But if it doesn't work, we're going to be in deep doo-doo. Like the deepest of all the doo-doos. I can tell you that right now. So let's see if it'll work. I don't want to save the game because it seems kind of wimpy. But we're definitely going to die if this doesn't work. Okay, let me just get a bunch of sands of time. Oh, whoops, wrong guy. No. Wait. Yeah, see, the menu is a little cumbersome, but it's no more cumbersome than anything else. You know what I mean? Alright. So, here's what we're going to do. How many sands do we have? Or powder. Yeah, see that it's called powder. Whatever, it doesn't matter. How many powders do we? We got 6? Alright. Well, first thing, no. Okay, first thing I'm going to do. And see, this is where you can buy horses. The only place in the game you can buy horses. Luckily, we already have horses. The Mystic Sword is in the ground. Seek it carefully. That's somewhat good information, but it doesn't really tell us what we need to know in that the silver pick or the gold pick, one of the two is necessary to get it. But at least she said, hey, this sword, it's in the frickin' ground, guy. So that's how you're going to get it. So there's moderately useful information here, but this moderately useful information is only available if you find this place. You can't find the mystic armor without the silver pick. Okay, that's very helpful, right? Now, where is that pick? Well, it's in this town. I can't remember if it's a silver one and a gold one, but, you know, if you're going to go for the gold and go for the pick, you got to be picking at somebody's treasure. So, basically, we're going to have to steal to make a go of this one, okay? Which is not very nice. But, unfortunately, these games... Oh, hey there, bud. I want to talk to you. If I may have a word with you, if I may... Gosh darn it, get your... I'm working for a mining company. I'm looking for the gold pick. Well, that's great. Now, the funny thing is, of course, you would guess, since he's hanging out over here, he's looking for the gold pick, it might be somewhere here. And I wouldn't say nothing could be further from the truth, but it's not true that it's over here anyway. Of course, these guys wander around like crazy. And that's the problem, is the game forces you to go on these ridiculous journeys through these forests where, like, I don't know where the hell I am. There's something special in the Dungeon of Death. Well, these dungeons, there's special things in there. I think that might be where the pick is. There's a pick in a dungeon, and there's a pick that's in this town. And we're going to get it through nefarious means. And when I say nefarious, I mean the nefarious of all the meanses. Okay, we can use a key to get in there. Will it be worth it? There's a hospital, please come in. No! Alright. Grocer. Dig here, dig here. See, that's not good advice. No, we wouldn't want to dig there. Digging there will avail us nothing, young lady. Ooh, this is a anyway, do you wish to... Nah, that may be wise. Not to know your fortune. Is this the inn right here? I'm trying to find the inn. No, this is the pub. I've been seeking the mystic sword. I'm tired of digging in the ground every day. You need a special tool to get the mystic weapon. So this is pretty good. This is pretty good advice. And it's all true. You have to dig. You do need a special tool. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to save the game. But I'm going to save it the traditional style, which emphasizes athleticism. Alright, thanks a lot for saving my game, young lady. Because if I get into a fight with the guards, it's all over. Because we cannot beat those guards. They will moid us. They'll take us down to Chinatown. It'll be sad. It'll be a sad gasm. I shouldn't say that in front of the kids. Because they've come in here and slack-jawedly watched this extremely boring process. Okay, we're going to get that darn pick. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. First, I'm going to use my horses. I have enough money to buy horses anyway. No, actually, I'm going to buy some keys from you, you turd. Because I want to try to explore around. And I don't need this money that much because, I mean, I'm just going to take my silver bow from my other party. I know, I hope you don't think too little of me for doing that. But it's better that way, trust me. Alright. So, give me a second, because I want to go look in a locked door down here. Because I don't remember what's in there. And I really want to show you guys what's in the game. And I don't remember, so I'm kind of curious. So this is the doctor's clinic. Alright, tools. Zuli, please unlock the door. Door open. It won't stay open, so you remember, it will not stay open. Ambrosia lies beyond the whirlpool. Bring a lot of keys with you. Now that is very good advice. Thank you very much, young lady. Nobody has explained to us what the heckaroonie Ambrosia is yet, but that is very good advice that you want keys if you go to Ambrosia. So actually I'm going to buy some more keys. And it's convenient enough because this guild right here, I think this is the actual place I have to rob. Alright. So I'll go ahead and talk to homeboy and get some keys. Yeah, baby. Yeah, boy. What? Sorry. So yeah, it's, like I said, it's a little cumbersome, but it's no more cumbersome than any of the other RPGs for the Nintendo. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go to town. First, I'm gonna horse myself. We could afford horses now, so just, and then I'm gonna use 1 powder. Okay, and now while we're doing that, get. What? Uh-oh. That's bad. Gold pick. Good. Now see that guy right there? Oh, and they're moving again. See, they're motile once again. So I'm going to use the powder again. See, it doesn't last that long. And we'll use the... So we still got to be careful because apparently... See, these guys just appear out of nowhere. Zuli... please heal Mom. And by when I said, gosh darn it, when I said heal, I meant cure. Which we can't use yet. Alright, doesn't matter. Get the hell out of here. Okay. Whoa. You better use another one. See how I told you this is not, like, any good? So yeah. I can't afford to get in a fight with these dudes. Now we're losing.
Do you need powder? What is it for?
To stop time. Yes, we escaped. We got off scot-free, my friends. Scot-free. Unfortunately, we also got Zuli poisoned. Right. But it's not a big deal because Zuli's not important. Just kidding. She's very important. But we're going to hightail it back to the castle. But now that we have the gold pick, we are fully able to have all kinds of magic adventures. I picked the wrong chest, which is unfortunate. But it was kind of cool because we made off with a fair amount of treasure. You know? A fair amount. I don't want to go nuts and say we became rich because all we got was like 60 gold, which didn't really cover the cost of all our sands of time. But you can see what a powerful item that sands of time is, you know? Ah! What do you mean it failed? Come on. There you go. Yeah, it really sucks. So Zuli's gonna take a beating here for a little bit, just because I can't really do jack about this.
Looks like people holding a popsicle and saying,
Well, yeah, I can see that popsicle, but it's like a brown popsicle, so...
Chocolate popsicle?
That would be a fudgicle, honey. That would be a fudgicle. As we call it on the streets. But no, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could have a chocolate popsicle. I mean, it's supposed to be they're holding a club. You know, to hit you with. But we'll keep fighting. Come on, fight me, you jerk. I was trying to push the button, but it didn't work. Alright. Skeletor! Get him! So anyway, Zuli's down to 109. It's fine. She's not
It's kind of funny that there's a spell called Undead and it works against undead, but why is it called undead? That's kind of weird.
Well, I'll tell you what, buddy. I don't know if it's called that in the original version, because like the original version for the computer, right? Like all these spells got like these crazy non-descriptive names. If you know what I mean, like they're like named, you know? I'm gonna heal her up so she doesn't frickin' die while we're walking back. 39 hit points, that was a pretty good job. Okay, but there's a doctor in the castle. By the way, this music is awesome. Alright? And magic just refills with stepping and with walking and with all that, which is good, because I don't want this young lady to die. Because if somebody dies, it costs a lot of money to heal them up. Or to bring them back, and then sometimes it fails and they turn into ashes. And if they turn into ashes, then, well, guess what? Then you gotta know this crazy heal spell to bring them back. And if you don't know it, then you just got a bunch of ashes you're carting around. So, whatever. Alright, cure poison. You can also get a cold, which is whatever. Yep.
Cool.
Yep, cure cold, resurrect. So, yeah, you could take the doctor to get resurrected, but if it doesn't work, then, yeah. So, you see this blue thing. This will instantly kill you. So, don't walk on the blue thing. So anyway, we can go in this door now. So we're at 20 minutes, so I think it's okay to do this. And then I'm just gonna try to get some experience points so we're ready to make our sea cruise. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee baby. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm okay. Alright, so we take a look around. Yeah, there's just these I don't know why they make these expansive, like, you know. Alright, what do you gotta say? Have you also come to see the king? I just walked through his throne room, you dork. I mean, like, no, I haven't come to this place which isn't even close to the king to see the king. Yeah, I mean, they certainly went crazy with this design here. This would be suitable for a dungeon. The moon gate is the gateway to an unknown place. That's true enough. Oh, now, here we go. So you don't want to take a wrong step because these blue ones, they are completely fatal. So if you wanted everybody to die immediately, then yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't. Oh, is this a fortune teller? Get over here, you. What are you standing on the frickin' lava for? What are you some kind of masochist, you weirdo? Is there a way I'm AD? Yeah, tell me your fortune. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Alright, I'm gonna spend some money. The cards are in the shrines. Very good. Now that's good information. What do the cards do? Well, you're not gonna tell me, are you? There are 4 marks. Okay. Okay, what else you got? I don't have enough money for all this, but let's go 900. Ask about cards in Montor. That's terrible. What do you mean? That's not even advice. Okay, and I already asked about cards to you, doofy. Alright, 500. At the 4 shrines, you can get various blessings. Okay. Yeah, it's okay information, but it sure is costly. I'm probably going to take it off horse riding mode here in a moment. I'm way too paranoid about stepping on these lousy force fields that will immediately kill me. And I don't know why I emphasize the word immediately so much. I mean, why would it kill? I mean, what other way could it kill me other than immediately? Slowly kill me? Well, that would be like poison. I could cure that. So anyway, we just blew a ton of money. It's not a problem because I gotta get a ton of money. All right, so let's go ahead and have Zuli open this door for us. What? Oh, don't tell me I wasted the key for that. Oh, good. Yeah, so this is the back door of the castle. And there's actually a boat you can jump on.
It kind of makes no sense if the same key works for every door.
Yeah, well, it's like a skeleton key. There are keys that work on like a large percentage of doors in the world. That does exist. That's not made up. So there's this doof over here we could talk to. I don't want this video to go too much longer. There are a couple of places we still cannot go in this castle because there are like force fields that prevent.
For 23 minutes.
Yeah, we're at 23. We're gonna get to 24 or 25, I'm sure. Did I already talk to you? Did you ask me if I was coming to see the king? And I remarked how Hurry up, brave souls. Exodus is about to wake up.
Now it's 24.
Yeah. Yep, no.
You're riding your horse the other way and you still go down?
Yeah, oh yeah, well, we can't go over here. Fine and Danny. Like I told you, there are a few places we cannot go yet because of these force fields that we still have no remedy for. So I'm gonna end this video by sailing our magical ship. So basically, any good data in this game is for sale, especially that one. That's actually fairly good data. There are 4 marks. We need the cards. The cards are at the shrines. And you can see the boat music, which I think is kind of nice. This game has very good music for being
I like music.
not such an... I wouldn't say it's an early game exactly, but it's not... It's definitely not a late game. And it definitely doesn't have, like, Final Fantasy has way better graphics than this. And way better interface, too. We're sailing into the wind if you're wondering why this is so... And they really, see that's the kind of thing they would have done away with, that's the thing they did away with for Final Fantasy. Because who the heck wants this, you know what I mean? Who thought, like, hey, I think we should bring wind into this so people sail, like, incredibly slowly if they're going against the wind. Alright. Gosh darn it. And now let's see what Farmer John has to say. I'm just assuming. If you get tired on your journey, use a tent. Yeah, that's ace advice, buddy. What? I guard the castle. The game
just telling us what you do.
Yeah, the game certainly rewarded us for our patience, didn't it? For our ingenuity, for finding this stupid boat. The game's like, we're gonna reward him. Let's have him, tell him there's job. Well, let's see. Let's keep going down here and see if there's anything good. Yeah, because the game decided to take wind factor into account for reasons. It just doesn't seem. It doesn't seem like that's a fun fact, you know. Like I remember when I was playing Quest of the Avatar and the balloon, you know, which also functioned on the wind. Okay, I think that's probably enough for this video, guys. A little bit long. Sorry about that. So in the next video, I'm gonna gain a bunch of experience so that we can get ourselves a boat, a ship. And I'm going to get off these damn horses. There's no reason to get off the horse. I'm going to get off just because I like looking at the graphics better. And yeah, I'm going to level up to level 5. So we're in the way of, you know, getting to the boat. And then we'll get to the most important part of the quest, where we can actually raise our stats other than just our hit points. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.